Let's build an AFK creeper farm. These are the materials that you're going to need to build this farm, so collect up all of these materials and then we can get straight into the tutorial. The first thing you want to do is you want to build a 2x2 square, and then you're going to build over by 3 blocks and build a second 2x2 square. Then you want to build out by 3 diagonally on one of these 2x2s and do the same thing on this side, like so, and then you're going to build over by 4 blocks on one of these diagonals, bringing the total length of this line to be 5 blocks. Then you're going to build across here, and we're just going to line it up with this side like so, and then we're going to mirror this onto the other side of the build, coming over by 4 and across, and then building the diagonal like so. So you should have a nice little hourglass design. And now what we want to do is we want to build this shape 3 layers tall. So we're going to make this entire thing 3 layers. Once you have the entire thing built up by 3 blocks, what you want to do is you want to stand in the middle of this little 3x2 section right here. And what you're going to do is you're going to walk to the back wall and place down a button in the center, just like so. So it should be lined up with the center of the farm on this back wall. Then you want to place down more buttons spread out 1 block apart for the entirety of this area. So when you're done, you should have 15 buttons across. So just like so. And this is what it should look like. I'll just wait here. And once you've that, what we're going to do is we're going to reflect it onto the other side of the farm. So again, coming to this 3x2, walking to the middle of the back wall, placing down a button here, and then leaving a 1 block gap in between all of these buttons, just like so. All right. So this is what the first layer should now look like. You should have 30 buttons on the first layer, all spread 1 block apart. The next thing you want to do is you want to come to the 3x2 here, and we're going to dig out this space 3 blocks deep. So you should have a 3x2 by 3 hole, and then you want to set down your 2 water buckets like so, and we're just going to dig out this space until the water is no longer pushing us. So just like that. Then you want to dig a 2x2 hole, and we're going to dig this down by 3 blocks. Just like so. From here, what you want to do is on this back wall opposite the water, just dig yourself out a nice little room. And then we're going to dig out this space right here, 3 blocks deep. Just like so. And then we are going to dig out this back wall, as well as this block and that block. And then you can just go ahead and set down a ladder. Then you want to place down a chest right here. Run a hopper into that chest, as well as hoppers running into all of those hoppers. That way they all lead to this double chest right here, which is going to be our storage system for our gunpowder. You can just break these blocks. And then what you want to do is you want to come up and drop in on here. We're going to place down 2 temporary blocks, as well as 2 rails, and then 2 minecart hoppers. Go ahead and break these blocks like so. Place down 2 more temporary blocks with 2 rails on top, and then we can go ahead and place down 2 more minecarts, and then we're just going to come down here and break the blocks. For this back block, you want to be very careful not to break the minecart hopper, so you can see the outline. Break that block, and there we go. We have got 4 minecart hoppers on top of all of those hoppers. Grab your magma blocks now and just place the magma blocks above those minecart hoppers. Then any item that falls into it, it's going to end up in this double chest, and that's going to be all of the gunpowder we're going to collect. Then you can go ahead and raise the roof and place down 6 glass blocks like so. Back to the farm, what we're going to do is we're going to set down 3 trapdoors like so and open them all up. And then without falling in here, you're going to place down 3 more trapdoors and open them up. That way, what's going to happen is the creepers are going to walk off, fall into the water stream, and then end up dying on the magma blocks. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to go to a village, or if you already have them, you're going to get 2 cats inside of this farm on the first layer. So what you want to do is you want to set down a cat and tame it, and then you're going to push this onto this middle button right here in the center of the farm. You're going to do the same thing on this side, place down a cat, tame it, and then you're going to push it into the center of the farm, which is this middle button right here. So it should be sitting directly on the button. That way, any creepers that end up spawning on here are actually going to just be scared of the cats and run straight into this water stream. Now we need to throw on a roof to the farm for the first layer. So we're going to come across here and we're just going to place blocks all the way across and completely fill in the roof, excluding this 3x2 square right here. After building the roof, you want to grab your trapdoors and you're going to shift click all over the roof. The reason why you're going to shift click is that way you don't accidentally open up these trapdoors, and you're just going to click on all of these blocks on the roof. And we're going to fill up the entire roof all the way up to this 3x2 as per usual. And we're going to do the same thing on that side as well. Once you've got the entire roof filled with trapdoors, you want to head up to the roof of the farm. And what you can do is you can actually follow the building outline, and we're going to once again be building up by 3 blocks all the way around. All right, so this is the second layer of the farm, and it is an exact copy of the bottom layer. So I'm not going to rebuild it. I'm just going to build it off camera and then show you guys when it is done, because there is only one thing that is different. With the second layer of the farm complete, the only thing that's different about this layer is that this space right here, we're just going to fill in. So once you're done building layers onto the farm, just fill in this little 3x2 and you're good to go. However, you can add more layers to this farm to increase the rates. However, the more layers you add, the less productive those layers will be, because the more layers you have, the more spaces are outside of the spawning range. So the first 2 layers will be maximum efficiency, and then any more after that are going to dwindle in efficiency. So really, you only need 2, and as long as you are AFKing overnight, you will have plenty of gunpowder in the morning. However, if you did want to add more layers, this is how you would do it. You would just add your 6 trapdoors, build another layer, and then eventually when you do get to your last layer, you would just fill in this space with blocks. So it's really simple. And after that long-winded explanation, what you need to do now in order to actually get this farm to work is from one of these sides of the hourglass, you're going to come over to about the middle of the build, and you're going to build out by 25 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 23, 24, 25. On this 25th block right here, all you have to do is break all of these blocks, and then we're going to go ahead and create a nice little AFK room here. So you can just literally have a block and then surround it in glass and protect yourself from phantoms. It really does not matter as long as you are in a safe enclosed space, then you are good to go. Then from your AFK room, you are going to wait here and you are going to get plenty of gunpowder overnight. And it is very important that your AFK room is 25 blocks away, or that is going to drastically decrease the amount of creepers you're going to get, or completely make it so that no creepers spawn at all. So make sure you are 25 blocks away from the farm. And the last thing we're going to do is we're going to light up the roof of this build. That way we don't have any zombies or, you know, creepers, skeletons, whatever. So just torch spam on top of it. You can make it look pretty if you want. However, I'm totally okay with torch spamming. This farm will produce around 1 to 3 stacks of gunpowder per hour. It really does vary quite a bit. So if you were to AFK for 8 hours, you could expect anywhere from 8 stacks to 24 stacks of gunpowder. But that's going to do it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, please do consider subscribing and leaving a like. My name is 1UpMC, and I will catch you guys in the next one.